So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action, Lawrence. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
If I play a quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown game.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. The Jaguars at 13 and 2 on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
24. Hey, Soko, hot.
Now Lawrence. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Red on red.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. A beautiful fake. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. With touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play.
And this ball will be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hey, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 61 yards. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Jaguar defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
And he gets it down to the 32. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make him make someone miss in the open field.
On play action, Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Play action now. Prescott toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Yeah! There we go. Wiley. We're going to 54. Wiley. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Prescott on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline, it's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Ralph, darn, this is hot.
Here's Lawrence. Hard throw, incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To throw is Prescott. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Throwing on second and long. Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
It was Bryant Cook who made the tackle.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down in a nice little gain.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
They go play action with Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get this down to the 10. They had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Hey, I'm gun.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a nice pickup there. Gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal?
They'll try again. And once again, this defense very stout. They stop him for no gain for the second straight play.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Rip, 20. Go, let's go. Hey, Soko, so high.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now fourth and goal.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board. That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Hey, kill! What do you think?
Off the play fake, Prescott.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this one is incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now Prescott.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down because already we're seeing him run past over 3 guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second and 10. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
He finds his man, complete. It's Morales. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 12. And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run with blue. They find some open field here. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Timberwolves.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Shedding the tackle. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. That's good. 4 on Jaguars. First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get this down to the 38.
We call a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Thomas brings it in. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Now Lawrence.
first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Yeah! Here we go!
Throwing. Prescott. He hits Blue. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott. And the JAGS get to him as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Prescott now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. He set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
3rd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
Here we go, 47.
4th down, Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott off play action.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Second down and 4.
Here we go. Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. Here we go, here we go. Go to 54, go to 54. Here we go, kill, kill.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Yeah!
Here's Prescott. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
At the 35-yard line.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right, hey, just 47.
They'll look to throw. Drops it to Blue. Complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Here we go. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to, hey, kill.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down to the football.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Go.
Here's Lawrence. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Red on red. Turn, this one's hot. Silver.
Now a handoff running for the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Rip, 23. This one's hot.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And the tackle made it to 13. He is well short of the first.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks